Hi guys, now we are at part 3 of lesson 2, 8th standard mathematics. Okay. This is where we stopped last time, exercise 2.2. Okay. Find the perimeter and area of the figures given below. Okay. Figure 1 and figure 2. Um, See, this is 10 meter, this is 10 meter. Right. 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 7, 27. What about this curvy shape? Okay, this line makes the diameter of the curvy shape. Okay. Uh, if you know the diameter, you can find the perimeter. Pi d is the perimeter. Okay, because it is only a semicircle. Pi d by 2. Okay, 22 by 7 into 7. Okay, 22 by 2 is 11. So this is 11. 20 27 plus 11, how much? 27 plus 11 is 38. So 38 cm is the perimeter. Oh, 38. Yeah, I wrote 38, but that is in white. Okay, now it is blue, but the size is quite big enough, bigger than the actual picture shown in the figure. Okay, let's reduce it to the normal 12th font. Okay, 38 cm is the perimeter. Let me write the perimeter also, because what is asked is uh, not just perimeter, area also. That's why we have to mention that this is perimeter. What about area? Mm-hmm. Now for finding area, let me draw a line here. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Okay, is that straight? Not straight enough. So what I have to do, I draw a line here, try to make it straight. Yeah, right. Place it here. That's okay. Just go to top. Okay, that is well enough. Okay, so this thing is a rectangle. Okay, you need to take one semicircle out of the rectangle. That is the area that is being asked. Okay, what is the area of the circle? Pi r square. Area of the semicircle? Pi r square by 2. Okay, no. Yes, pi is 22 by 7. 22 by 7. What is the radius? So pi r square by 2, that means 11 by 7 into, yeah, into radius is 7 is diameter, radius is 3.5. So 3.5 square. So 3.5 into 3.5. So this is the area of the semicircle. Okay, area of the semicircle of the semicircle, right? Oh, 3.5, it will go by 2 times. Okay, mm, yes, 2 times. 11 into 3.5 by 2 is the area of the semicircle. 11 into 3 point, sorry, 11 into 1, no, 11 into 1 is 11, 11 into 3.5, 11 into 3.5 by 2, by 2, 19.25 meter square is the area of the semicircle. Okay, this came out to be, I am erasing this. Okay, this is not needed anymore. How much it is? 19.25 square meter. Square meter. Okay, meter square or square meter. What is the area of the rectangle? 10 into 7, 70 meter square. So the area will be 19.25 minus 70. So that area is 50.75. So I am going to write the overall area of the figure shown. Okay, area is nothing but 70 minus 19.25. 50.25, nothing but, sorry, nothing but 50.75, 50.75 square. Units are always important. Okay, when you change the unit, the answer will change, right? That is the reason why you need to mention the units always. Okay, you need to always mention the units. Okay, that is about the first problem. So this area of semicircle is pertaining to problem 1, not to the problem 2. Okay, now see, look at the second problem. Before going to the second problem, let me tell you one important thing in life. Okay, whatever you feel interesting, if you do that work, it won't be boring, and you don't feel that it is obstacle. Okay, whether it is difficult or not, for others it may look difficult. Okay, like some people I have seen right from my childhood, they struggle a lot in mathematics, but other subjects, one or two other subjects, they feel much interesting, and they won't feel that much hard. Okay, so it depends upon your interest level of interest. Okay, if you are connected to this mathematics, it is pretty much easier. If you feel it is interesting, yes, this is your what to say, cup of tea. Okay, okay, let's go to the problem now. What we need to do, we need to find the perimeter first. Okay, this is 6 cm, this is 6 cm, this is 3.5, this is 3.5. So 3.5 cm is the radius of the what to say, circle, quarter quadruple circle, one fourth of the circle. Okay, that is pretty simple way to say. See this arc plus this arc represent a complete semicircle. Okay, so uh, 2 pi r by 2 is what is the perimeter of the semicircle. So pi r is the answer. Okay, pi is 22 by 7. Oh, did we make a mistake here in finding this? Pi d by 2, pi d by 2, 22 by 7. No, we didn't make a mistake. Here also this is pi d by 2, pi into d is 22. Okay, by 2 is 11. So this portion plus this portion came about 11. We are finding perimeter now. Perimeter, okay, 11 plus see if you traverse like this, you will traverse this distance, that is 3.5. Okay, once, again once, one more time 3.5. So that is that came out to be 7 plus, no, plus you will traverse this distance 6 cm, again this distance, so 6 plus 6, 12. Okay, instead of writing it two times, we wrote it only once. Whatever the distance that is equal, we wrote it only once. Okay, you understood, I think. This plus this gives you 11. Okay, and this plus this is the diameter of the circle, so 7. Okay, and this plus this, 6 plus 6, 12. So 12 plus 7 is 19, 19 plus 1 is 20, so this is 30. 30, see the unit cm. Okay, so that is about the perimeter, because this portion is not needed now. Okay, because of the space constraint, I am deleting that one. Okay, that is perimeter. What about area? This is quarter circle, this is quarter circle, they became what to say, semicircle. Okay, so the area of semicircle, as I told earlier, is pi r square by 2, 22 by 7 into r is same. Okay, diameter is 7 in that case. Here it is what, 3.5 is radius, so diameter is 7. So you will get, I think, 19.25. If you try also pi r square by 2, pi is 22 by 7 into r is 3.5 into 3.5, 3.5 to 2 11, okay, into 3.5 by 2, 19.25 is the area of the semicircle. What about area of this rectangle? 6 into 3.5. So 6 into 3.5 is 21. So overall area we'll write it here, area of the rectangle plus area of the semicircle, this quarter circle, this quarter circle, okay, semicircle, how much? 19.25, okay. How much it becomes then? 19 plus 1 20, 20 plus 20 40, 40.25, 40.25. This time it is square cm or cm square, okay. Everything is given in cm, right? You have to cross check the unit every time, okay. So to find the area of the shaded part in the following figures, uh, this portion, these problems are really interesting, okay. See, one circle you have to remove from the one rectangle of the side 10 cm, and the circle diameter is also strangely 10 cm. See, this is radius, this is also radius. Okay. This one is not a rectangle, actually this is a square, only one side is given, that means it is a square, that we have to assume, okay. So square area is how much? 10 into 10, 100 cm square, okay. Area of the square, okay. Area of the square is 100, 10 into 10, 100 square cm, okay. The working anyway we are going to arrange because of the space constraint. Now let us keep it till the problem is getting solved, okay. uh, what about the circle? Pi r square is the area formula, okay. Pi is 22 by 7, okay. But he gave us to take it as 3.14. Okay, let's take it as 3.14. What is a big deal? Radius is 5, 5 square is 25, 25 into 3.14 is 78.5. So area of circle, area of the circle, okay, that is embedded inside the um, square, okay. This is one part, this is one part, this is one part, this is one part, all four parts are equal, okay. 78.5 square cm, okay. That is pi r square only, area of circle pi r square, pi into r 25 into 3, yeah, that is correct. So we have to subtract this from 100 square cm. So what you will get is the remaining area, okay. That is how much? So the area that has been asked is 100 minus 78.5. I'm giving the overall working 21.5 square cm. This is the answer, okay. This portion is not required anymore, that's why I'm deleting it. This is also not required, okay. This is the answer to part 1. That is the reason why I am removing the unnecessary things. The final answer is needed to compare, right? So this is the answer for this problem, okay. What about this one? This is semicircle, one triangle is there, okay. You can find the area of the semicircle quite easily. What about the triangle? Half base into height, okay. Fine. uh, hmm. See, the problem here is this is given, height is given 7 cm, okay. And yeah, 7 cm height means this is radius of the circle, okay. So this becomes 7, this becomes 7, okay. Becomes what? 14, okay. 14 is the diameter or 7 is the radius of the semicircle. First find the area of the semicircle. Area of the semicircle. How much? Half pi r square. Okay. R is 7 cm. Okay. So if we are permitted to use 22/7, that would be good enough. Okay, whatever it may be, we are taking radius as 7. So 7 square is 49 into 3.14 is 153.86 by 2 is 76.93. Okay, we took this value only because he mentioned, right? Once he mentioned, we need to take that only, square cm. Okay, area of the semicircle of problem 2. Okay, now we need to remove the triangle, right? The base of the triangle is 14. This is 7, this is 7. Half base into height. Okay, so half 14 into height is 4. Sorry, height is 7. Half 14 into 7. So 49. 49 cm square is the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle. Okay, triangle spelling is incorrect. Triangle. Oh, why like that? No. Oh, now that is okay. Area of triangle is what? Half base into height. 0.5 into base is 7 plus 7, 14 into height is 7. How much? 49 square cm. So this is the area of the triangle. Where I have to put? Here I am putting it for the moment. Okay. So this area is nothing but overall area minus area of triangle. 76.93 minus 49. Okay, minus 49. 27.93. Correct only. 27.93 is the area that has been asked in the question 2. 27.93 square cm. Okay, let's put this one here. Okay, and let's remove this portion and this portion. Okay, lot of space is not needed for this simple problems. That is the reason why I am not using another sheets which are completely empty. I hope you understand. Let's see. uh, there are so many problems here. 7 problems are there. If I do all the problems, it would be quite lengthy. A video length would become would increase. So that is what worrying. That is what I am worrying about right now. So let me do whichever I feel complicated. Okay, the simple problems anyway you can do. Otherwise, you can ask me in the comment section. No problem. So find the area of the. Let me examine each and every figure and every problem first. Find the area of the combined figure given which is got by the joining two parallelograms. Joining two parallelograms. Which figure is talking about? This figure only. Okay, yeah, two parallelograms. Now I have seen, right. Find the area of the combined figure. Okay, what is the big deal in it? You know the formula for the area of the parallelogram, right? Oh, there is a trick involved, I suppose. Why? Because the one side length is given, the other side length is not given. The overall length is given. So that is the trick. That is the reason why it is included in the combined figures. Okay, let me proceed with the. I hope you need to get an idea. That is the reason why I am going to solve the problem. Okay, I'm drawing a line here. I can also draw the same line here. Okay, copy paste. Okay, I have drawn the same line here also. So this became a rectangle now. Okay. Oh. See how silly this problem is. Parallelogram, this side are equal, this side are equal. Okay. And in the figure it is mentioned that these two sides are equal, these two sides are also equal. Okay. So this triangle is equal to this triangle. So remove this triangle and embed this triangle here. You will get exactly a rectangle. Yes, yes. So the area of the rectangle is 8 into 6. How much is the area? 48 square cm. Okay. Before attempting to solve this problem, I was thinking that it would take plenty of time, lot of time to solve, but this is simple problem. Okay, just an idea, nothing else. Okay, find the area of the combined figure given. This one found by joining a semicircle to a rectangle of diameter 6 cm. Sorry, this is not rectangle, triangle. Diameter 6 cm of the semicircle. Triangular base is 6 cm and height is 9 cm. What you need to find? You need to find the area. What is the big deal here? Half base into height is the area of the triangle. You already know. Half 6 into 3. So 3 into 9. 27 cm square is the area of the triangle. What about the this circle? Semicircle? Half pi r square. R is how much? 3. So 9 into pi is 3.14. Okay. Divided by pi r square by 2, right? 14.13 is the area of the semicircle. Okay, this is 27 plus 27, so 41.13 is the total area. Okay, 41.13 41.13 square cm. Why I am not giving the working? It is similar to the previous problems, right? There is no big deal in it because it is so simple. That's why I have solved it, otherwise I would have left. Okay, the doormat which is hexagonal, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, this is hexagonal in the shape, has following measures as given in the figure. Find its area. What are the measures? From here to here it is 90 cm. Okay, from here to here it is 70 cm, and from here to here it is 70 cm. Okay, now I think this is what, this is also very simple problem. Let's draw the right, sorry, let's draw a straight line and let's see. Okay, straight line. This is one more straight line. Adjust its length. Okay, Manish Ranga, I am not good at drawing. Okay, please forgive me. That is the reason why I am not drawing in these lines straight. Okay, first time I draw a straight line. That too very straight, very straight, very straight. Okay, now I can copy this one, paste it here. Right, reduce its length. Okay. Okay, fine. Now copy this one, paste it here. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Next, copy this one, paste it there. Okay. So this is a rectangle, right? 90 is this one side, 70 is this side. Okay. From the rectangle, you have to subtract four triangles of equal area. Okay. Let's find area of any one of the triangle. This is 70. Total is 70. So remaining is 20. Here it is 10. Here it is 10. Okay. Because you can see from at the middle, the picture is symmetrical. Okay. So this is 10, this is 10, base is 10. What about height? Total is 70. So this height is 35, half of the total. Okay. Half base into height, that means half 10 into height is 35. Okay. Half 10 into 35. Yes. Half 10 into 35. That means 5 into 35. 5 into 35 is how much? 35. 5 is 175. So 175 into 4 is the area of all the triangles. Okay. 700 is the area of the all the triangles. Area of the four triangles. Again I wrote triangle like that. Okay, no problem. I corrected it now. So 700 cm square. Yes, square cm. Okay. What about the area of the rectangle? 90 into 70. 9 7 is 63. So 63 is correct. 9 into 7 63. Yes, 9 into 7 63. 6300. 6300 minus 700. Answer is 5600. So I am going to write the answer directly. Area equal to 5600 square cm. Okay. Now I am going to remove this. Okay. Okay. So we solved fifth problem also. That is also quite easy. A rocket drawing has the measures as given in the figure. Okay. Find its area. Oh. This is a triangle. This is a rectangle. What about this shape then? Trapezium. Okay. No problem. You need not to do much in this problem. You can directly use the formulas given above. Okay. Use those formulas and find the answer. Okay. Because everything I think is given. But why he mentioned 120? Because this length is not known. That is the reason why he mentioned 120. Remove 20 20 40 from here. This length is 80. Okay. So use the formulas directly, find the areas of each separately and add them up. 1 2 3. Okay. Trapezium, rectangle and triangle. Okay. Find the area of the irregular polygon shaped fields given below. See, the same problem is given in the example also. This is cheating, right? So you can use the same method to solve this problem. That's why I'm not going to solve it right now. Okay, you got my point. Okay, three-dimensional shapes. Trace the outline of 2 rupees coin like this, 10 rupees note like this, and a square shaped biscuit on a paper like this. What shapes have we traced? A circle, a rectangle, and square, isn't it? These shapes represent The plane figures. Also, these plane figures have two dimensions, namely length and breadth. Now you place some 2 rupee coins on 10 rupee notes and some square shaped biscuits respectively on the drawn shapes as shown in figure. Mhm. Okay, if you place coins like this, see this became 3D object now. This also. What do you get now? A cylinder is this. This is a cuboid, and this is a cube, isn't it? These shapes do not lie completely on the plane. Yes, do not lie completely on the plane, and they occupy some space also. That is, they have third dimensions, namely the height, along with the dimensions length and breadth. Thus, the shapes which have three dimensions, namely length, breadth, and height, are also called depth, are called the three-dimensional shapes, simply called 3D shapes. Examples: cube, cuboid, prism, triangular pyramid, square pyramid, cylinder, cone, sphere. Okay. Faces, edges, and vertices. Observe the following shape. What is it? It is a cube. Cube is made up of six square-shaped planes. Front one, back one, top one, bottom one. Okay. Right one, left one. Okay, like this. Bottom, back, front, left, right, top. Okay. A line segment which connects any two faces of a cube is called as edge. Any two faces is called edge. Okay. How many edges it has? And each corner point where the edge meets is called vertex. These corner points are called vertex. So cube has 6 faces and 12 edges. You can count it. Okay. Any two faces. Difficult to count, right? Take a cube outside. Okay, not in the textbook. Okay, better to take a cube outside and count. You'll get 12 edges and 8 vertices. Okay, vertices quite simple. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That you can show here also. Okay, but faces also you can show somehow. Front, back, right, left, top, bottom. Six faces. But edges it's quite difficult, I think. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Yeah, 12 edges I got. Okay. Okay, tabulate the number of faces, vertices and edges of the following polyhedrons. Also find f plus v minus e, faces plus vertices minus edges. Okay. Yeah, come on, do it for cuboid also. Cuboid also has 6 faces. It also has 8 vertices. It also has 12 edges. Okay. Why to lie? Other things, other three, you find it. Okay. What do you observe from the above? You observe that f plus v minus e is 2 in all the cases. So this is true for any polyhedron, and this relation is known as Euler's formula. Okay. Next, for building three-dimensional shapes, 3D shapes. Okay, we are very close to the exercise 2.3. Let's stop it here. From this next point, from this next onwards, we will look in the part 4. Okay. Thank you. Nandri Vanakkam. See how beautiful this nature is. You also start planting the trees. Let us bring a new change in our society. Let us plant the trees and let others plant the trees. Let's take this pledge seriously from now. Thank you.